Wow. Come on. Ah, there we go.
You were a whisper in the night, and I loved you for a summer. But now that garden of delights lies under snow cover. Sail on in my memory, I wave from the shoreline. A ship so grand you could not believe, disembarking on an we were star-crossed fantasy that was never gonna hold us, or our future histories, but maybe it was just to mold us. Sail on in my memory, our way from the shoreline. A ship so grand you could not believe, disembarking on an
Oh man, legend.
I just pressed the button. You cut it right before, so it's still all pixely. By like less than a second.
There's traffic on the bridge, but the skyline shines
OMG forever Julia.
Kiss, kiss,
I tried to move the podium, but it wasn't fast enough.
things will get better.
Boo.
The hot old masses in between the shadows and
There
the
we go.
stars.
Oh, the sun just came out. Look at that.
The empire held up by
Julia arrives in chat and the sun comes up. Coincidence?
fire, covered
Surely not.
in winter like a blanket by the fire. When the rent's too high, we'll just buy
I'm expeditioning and only on Twitch on the phone, so the comedic timing was I mean, I think you're just a natural. I think you're just a natural. Hi, Terrific. Hi, Mercury. Hi, Fleur. Hi, Useful. Hi, Starwind. Hi, Julia.
4 years. And happy birthday, darling. Feel young.
What have we done?
I'd like to take
Twitch.tv was a mistake. Hi, Bob.
the one day things will get better.
Next time.
Shadows and the stars. And there's a possibility
The funny thing is on Fleur's phone, it's just like regrets.
free ourselves from
Hi, friends.
Tom.
It's been a minute. A lot of things happened since the last time I saw you all. I hope everyone has been well. I had a whole 48-hour trip to Colorado. We've got a very cursed with regrets in the archive. Perfect. Oh no, Allie, I'm sorry. So not only did I have this brief trip to Colorado to go see a concert that I will tell you about, but then I also have watched so much Andor and The Last of Us and emotionally devastating but extremely satisfying television. And I still feel just very like almost shell-shocked by it. It was really good. I think that's it. There's not actually that much. It's really good. Andor is really good. I can't stop thinking about it. It helps to not stop thinking about it when I have like hours and hours and hours and hours of podcast to listen to about it, which I very much enjoy. And then the episode of The Last of Us this past weekend was also really, really good. I also had a dream last night. You guys want to hear about my dream last night? Sunny got to hear all about my dream this morning and was like, why are you talking so much? I am not an early morning talker, but I woke up and I was like, I have to tell you about this dream. Is there only one more? Are they only doing 7? I'm definitely gonna play The Last of Us part 2 in between the 2 seasons. There's only one left. You guys. Oh wait, speaking of Discord, I was gonna put a Subnautica spoiler chat in there for you guys. Let me do that right now. Okay, it is there.
I was busy dreaming, building us a world, daydreaming up a good life.
And now I will mute it.
Spoil. The sun never set there, the water clean and pure. In the beauty there was
Okay.
purpose. Some certain say
I
could live this life
I don't think that they might. I mean, they might lie, but probably not about that. Okay, you guys. So I have to do a special thing before I tell you about the dream that I had last night. One moment.
and the angels are gone. When hope makes you bleed, when life gets you down, there's all the love you need underground to make a way for the dark heart.
Hi there.
Okay, so last night I dreamt that I was The Bachelor. That I was on The Bachelor, but Sunny and I were still hi Lawful, but Sunny was also there. We got divorced to do a social experiment with The Bachelor. Like, we are still in love in this world, and like we are absolutely getting back together at the end of it. I did Julia, but because it's redundant with one of the other ones. So in this dream, I was the Bachelor, and all of my, like, a bunch of my female friends were there, and they were all like pretending to be contestants, and and like I was like feeding them information about like what to do to like get screen time. Like, okay, so just do this and it'll get played for laughs, and like you'll do this. And then I was like using all of like the Gamer Bros' language to like explain what was happening. And then in the very end of the dream, before my alarm went off, they were like confronting, they were like, wait, the two of you were married. And then I was using tear play to talk about how like we're still like really close, and it's like really important for me on this journey that she's here, and like we're all just like tear play. Yeah. It's a very powerful play, tear play. If you're a good tear player, you will do very, very well. Yeah, the first 5 minutes of being awake, Mercury. I think I was there for the wrong reasons, but maybe they were the right reasons. Tear play sounds like a kink. Maybe it is. Yeah, it's like, I mean, so it's one of the terms that the podcast that I listen to about The Bachelor uses as just like, if you have somebody who can like basically cry on command, it's like very effective, because like whatever, it helps that person tell whatever story they're trying to tell, you know? I'm picturing Pepe Sylvia's sort of manic explanation of the dreams sometime this morning. Basically, think that, but like in bed. Whereas in Bedbot when you need them. So that was my dream that I had last night, which was better than, I'm pretty sure that I had like some sort of like The Last of Us scary dream before that. This was more fun than that was.
Holy forking shirt balls, thanks for the 100 bits. Useful _ title show love 100. Sorry babe, I am into tear play. My safe word is WHYYYYYYYYY. Tongue sticking out, tongue sticking
Lawful,
out.
thank you for giving us up to pop.
Wink with tongue sticking out.
Useful, thank you for the 100 bits. My safe word is why. My safe word is forever 124 hands.
Wow, Lawful Wood, thank you for gifting a sub to Pup, and so kind, so generous.
Hi, Mikey. You guys, I got to hang out with NBA 1818 last week in Colorado when we went to the concert at Red Rocks together to go see Rilo Kiley. Do any of you guys know Rilo Kiley? Are any of you Rilo Kiley fans or Jenny Lewis fans? I know that L3 is, but I don't think she's here right now. You know, of them. That's fair. I didn't think that anyone was. They were it was so fucking good, you guys. I had never gotten to see them live before. I've seen Jenny Lewis's solo stuff live many times, or like 3. And like just, they're like always one of my favorite shows of the year. But I'd never seen sort of her original band, Rilo Kiley, live. Because they haven't really played. I don't think they'd played together since like the early 2010s. Rilo Kiley was the best character in the sequel trilogy. They were before Kylo Ren Lawful. But it was just a fucking great show. And like, I mean, the Red Rocks Amphitheater in Morrison, Colorado is like probably my favorite place to see a large concert. Yeah, Mikey had never really listened to them before. I'd like listened to a few songs getting ready for the set. And similar to us dragging him to Maggie Rogers last year at Red Rocks, Mike had an awesome time. Yeah, it was really cool. And they extended the songs from from the like recordings in really fun ways. They did a bunch of like fake out endings and then more rocking out. It was very sweet. It was a very, very, very good show. And then the openers were supposed to be Julian Baker and Torres, both of whom I was really excited to see. But apparently Julian Baker is like taking a break from touring. And so Jenny Lewis called up her old friend, Ben Gibbard from Death Cab for Cutie in the Postal Service. And he did a solo opening set, which was also great, which was very cool. So the got to hear cool, like slow solo versions of like Kath and I Will Follow You Into the Dark, which is already acoustic and solo. And this song that I actually really like that he wrote for the Monkees a few years ago, and that I definitely never thought that I would hear live. And I was like, oh wait, I know this song from my friend's mixes, my friend's playlist. Yeah. It was great. And it was also just really nice just having two bands. I don't know if they were going to do three or if Julian and Torres like had a sort of combo thing going. Julian Baker is also in the band Boy Genius, like does a lot of collaboration. So it might have just been two sets anyway, but it was really nice to not have three bands. Yeah, that Riley Kelly song is so good. And Riley Kelly played like all but maybe two of the songs that I was hoping that they would play. And they played some songs that I don't know as well that I was like, wait, this is awesome. Why isn't this one of the ones that I know well? Because there's basically like one album that I was like very obsessed with. And then like the sort of more popular songs from their later albums. But it was really great. It was a really awesome show. And it was really nice to get to hang out with Mikey, and he was a great host for us for a couple nights. Also doing work and having it be in the middle of the week was kind of rough. But it was a good reminder that I can do work remotely, even though I would rather do work not remotely. I'd rather do it in my home office. And not just be sort of annoyed that I wasn't doing more fun things. Pup. Oh, Mikey, you're so sweet. Yeah, coding on a plane is nice. Or like a certain work vibe on a plane can be really nice when you're like, especially if you have certain work that like you can do offline and it's sort of like not having the internet. Yeah, exactly. Very laptopable. I tried to play Frostpunk 2 on my laptop, and on the way there, it worked pretty well. And on the way back, for some reason, it like would not load. I mean, it worked well, like it was playable. I had to turn all the graphics down and stuff. But I played some Songs of Conquest instead, but it's a really short flight. My friend Mary had a really funny story about that with this woman who like she got sat next to on like a 4-hour flight, who the only thing that she had was like a Tupperware container full of celery sticks and carrot sticks. No like device, no book, no nothing. She was just like, no, my entertainment will be the people sitting around me. And it was awful. And then on Mary's return flight, she literally saw that person in the airport and like at the gate and was like, oh my God. But then she was actually upgraded to first class. My friend was upgraded to first class and said that she was in the last row of first class and she could hear that woman talking like 10 rows back. And she was like, thank God I am not back there again. She's like, because she's like, I definitely would have been sat next to her. Oof. Oof. Yeah, I do not raw dog my flights. that is the rawest of dogs. Yeah. The rawest of dogs within this framing of that metaphor. Has anybody else been watching Andor? I know Nader has. Nader and I have been messaging about it. As soon as I finished, I was like, I gotta talk to Nader about this. The 3 episode drops were like very overwhelming for feeling like behind, but like the 3 episode arcs, especially in season 2, are so tight that it was just like, I still think it was a good way to do it. Lawful has not been watching Andor. I have seen it and just listened to season 2 rendition of Nemo's over and over while thinking about it. Fuck yeah, let's go. It was so good. It's such a good show. I like can't believe that it exists. Yeah, I need something to distract me on a flight. I have like certain games on my phone that are basically just for flights. Like I like playing Slay the Spire on my phone on flights. I still have Bellatra on my phone that I sort of burnt myself out of on the trip to Thailand, but it is on my phone for, you know, clutch moments like that. I think I got the internet and did some work on the way there. I don't remember. But yeah, you know, golden age of media. Text-based RPG in your phone. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. Yeah, it's important to have those. Oh, look, I'm wearing a Star Wars t-shirt. There were no Ewoks in Andor. 8 out of 10. Lawful. Heard the writer of Andor got the job because he wrote a letter complaining about the writing in other Star Wars shows, and they were like, "Okay, I think you can do better." Is that true? He's like very like, I feel like an outcast within that world because he's like pretty irreverent, or the showrunner Tony Gilroy is like pretty irreverent about the rest of the canon. In a way that I think made the show a lot better. Yeah. Yeah, it's an Ewok shirt. No one ever lies on the internet. Yeah. It was like, it was both reverent and I feel like irreverent. I don't know. But it's fucking great. It just, and like, yeah, it's just like so well written, so well shot, so well acted. And it's really cool to have this like big story about in that universe that I like, but like there's no Jedi. There's like there's no Force asterisks. There's like, it's just like a story about people trying to like in that period between the 3rd movie and the 4th movie. And it's just really, really cool. I highly recommend it. Even if you haven't sort of like gotten into a Star Wars thing in a while, it's worth a shot. It's a little bit of slow burn. You sort of have to commit to the first 3 episodes, and that's like basically a movie. You know, it's like a lot. And I would argue that it doesn't really start cooking till the 2nd arc, like episodes like 4 through 6. But from there on out, it's just like, it's so fucking good. It's just a really, really great and satisfying show. Yeah, season 1 of The Mandalorian was really fun, but it was very just like popcorn. It was just like fun, monster of the week, cute, like better than it seems like it ought to have been. Like, I'd recommend season 1, and it's short, but like, you don't need, like, there are many access points here, and I feel like Andor and the first season of The Mandalorian might be the only ones that are super, super worth it. Yeah, classic dad and baby romp. Lone wolf and cub. We love a lone wolf and cub story. The Last of Us is also a lone wolf and cub story. Yeah. Anything past season 1 is not necessary. It's not worth the time. But Andor is worth giving a shot. Definitely. And it's probably the only thing like it that will ever get made in that universe, probably. Exactly, Lawful. Good comp. The force is strong. I had to wean off the stuff. I had a strong addiction in the 90s during the re-release wave. That's totally fair. Totally fair. Pedro Pascal is good in Lone Wolf and pop shows. Yes. Pedro Pascal is very good in shows like that. My friend just won the Democratic primary to be mayor of Pittsburgh. Holy shit. That's awesome. Congratulations to them. I assume because they're your friend, that they're good people. It was really just that one. It was like that, and that's what was really fun about season 1, is that that's what it felt like, which was really fun. And then Andor is more of a like spy, like more of, sort of like a spy politics thriller, sort of like The Wire. I doubt you've ever watched The Wire, Lawful. But like very tense. Like Mandalorian is like a fun romp. Andor is very tense, but very rewarding for that tension and like very emotional. That's awesome, Mikey. Yeah, the whole works. The whole works. Yes. Yeah, so it's the same person who directed and wrote and directed Rogue One, and it's like a prequel to Rogue One. And if you sort of just remember sort of enjoying Rogue One, but you don't remember that much of it, it's still sort of worth it. There we go, Lawful. You tell her. So yeah. So it's really fun. Having loving a show is really fun, and it's really fun when a show that a lot of people that you're friends with are all also watching, and it's really fun to be able to talk about it. And that's really great. And then I really love that like really smart people who like also really love it make 3 to 4 hour long podcasts about less than that of media. And I love listening to those things, and I love just sort of being immersed in that sort of close reading of a piece of art. It's a gift. And this was, there's a lot of sort of B or B pluses that I can round up and really enjoy, but this was just like a solid A. To some extent. I love a meta narrative. What can I say? I love a close reading. I love watching a thing and then thinking about it a lot, and then listening to other people's thoughts about it a lot, and then eventually rewatching that thing with all of that context. Speaking of which, I really want to rewatch. I want to watch all those YouTube videos about Free Run, and then I want to rewatch Free Run. I don't know when that's going to happen. Guys, I just want to watch things and hang out with my friends and play video games. I don't want to work. Just like that, useful. Oh no, did I call Lawful useful again? Yeah, that was rough, Mikey. I just want to be comfy and hang out and play video games. I just want time to stop, and I just want nothing to happen, just so that we can I could get back into Fortnite with some friends for a weekend and then be over it again. Doesn't that sound fun? But I want there to be no opportunity cost. It's just one example, Pup. I do not want to be severed. That's a good point. Time is a flat circle. All right, all right, all right. Yeah. That's what I'd like. Usually when I have the urge to stop time, it's because I want to be able to do something pointless for a while and not feel like I should have been doing something else. I don't know if that's how you guys feel. Yeah, that's usually the root of the urge. Sounds like a great therapist combo. I'm pretty sure it is a conversation that I have had with my therapist. Yeah. Or it's that like wanting to just like fucking binge, right? Like, and there's like a wistfulness of like youth. There's a wistfulness of a time where like there were fewer responsibilities, that just like binging on a weekend, you know, with just like whatever game had no costs because you could recover quickly physically, and like whatever school on Monday would be school on Monday. There's definitely sort of a nostalgic element to it. But now it's like, if I did that, I would be ruined for like a week. Exactly, Lawful. I've literally never played World of Warcraft, but I have the exact same craving. I think so, Pop. There's been like a couple, like, I can even just in the last year, I can think of just a couple nights where I slept, where I just like only got a few hours of sleep and I just didn't sleep well. And it's felt like I paid for it for so long. Because I'm getting old. Yeah, exactly, Allie. Like, what else were you gonna do at that time? You know what I mean? Yes, we all yearn for the gaming oasis. We all yearn. The guilt-free, the opportunity cost-free, the repercussion-free, the responsibility-free, absolute binge session. That is a really good day, Pup. Maybe I just need to sprinkle more of the days in. Because like sometimes I'll like have a Saturday like that sometimes, you know? Soon I'll win the Powerball jackpot and will form a little agriculture commune with phenomenal Starlink Wi-Fi, and we'll tend the land and the animals and also play video games. Perfect. Take one day off like that once a month or else you suffer. That's really good. That's a really good practice. I really have trouble. Well, it's like balancing that, like really wanting to take like big trips. And then if I take big trips, then I like don't, I feel really guilty about taking more time, even if I don't have like a really harsh accrued time off sort of thing. So like this year, it's like we had the big trip in January, and then we're taking another big trip in July for a wedding in Europe. And so it's like scheduling those just sort of little things. I just feel guilty about it because I work at a really tiny company and I feel really responsible for everything that happens there. Yeah, play with baby goats during the day and then we game all night. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't feel that way if it was just sort of like a big amorphous thing, but it's like, I know what's harder for the, you know, handful of other people that I work with. I know what's harder for them if I'm not there. And like, if I feel like I'm taking a lot more time than anyone else, then, you know, it's all stuff that's in my head, but I'm wired for that sort of responsibility, feeling that sort of sense of responsibility, even if no one told me that I should. And it serves me really, really well in a lot of ways. And it makes me feel guilty in places that I probably shouldn't feel guilty in other ways, you know? Yeah. Yeah. But you know, I just want to like, and also it's like, even when you sort of have that, like, okay, I'm just gonna like, I don't have anything to do, I'm just gonna sort of binge this thing, then it's like, wait, so what do I play? You know, because it's like, this is like my opportunity. Like, which thing do I do? Like, do I see if Julia wants to play TFT and we play like 4 games of TFT? Do I like try to get lost in like a strategy game? Do I try something new? And then I sort of get some like decision paralysis around that sort of thing as well. But we're all doing our best. Exactly, lawful. Exactly. I was doing that at the end of my workday today. I was like, I think I'm done. I was like, I should like do something that I choose before we have to like make dinner and like stuff like that. And then, but my fingers just open up YouTube. Like, next time you find another Frostpunk, you can just take the day off for a minute, maybe. I've already done 2 full playthroughs on the story mode of Frostpunk 2, but I'm just gonna play around with the endless mode. There aren't any DLCs for it yet, so like the plat feels possible, but a lot of them are like, but it would be really hard. You have to min-max the recreation, of course. Of course. But it was really interesting. The way that I described it to Sean was, I was like, if Frostpunk 1 is sort of like, Frostpunk 1 is to SimCity as Frostpunk 2 is to like Civilization. It's not like, it's an analogy, right? It's like a loose analogy. But he was like, oh, that sounds interesting. And so I think he got it, but I don't think he's played it much yet. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, and then sometimes I'm like, maybe I want a big challenge, right? Maybe today is the day that I figure out what I need to do with my character in order to do Shadow of the Erdtree. I have thought that to myself many days, but it has not yet been that day. It will be that day someday, but it's not yet been that day. I'm so impressed. Don't worry. You will be notified. You will be notified. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Great. Well, this has been a nice chat. Letting Julia thrive in her non-Elden Ring JRPG area. Yeah. She hasn't had to deal with any Elden Ring in so long. We're so kind and generous. Okay, you guys, so I think we're gonna start the game soon, but I have an important announcement about Subnautica. And the announcement, well, I'm gonna tell a story. So I'm gonna give the announcement and then I'm gonna tell the background story. Lawful, I am so excited about playing Night Rain with you at some point. The announcement is that as we play Subnautica, I really need, he's going to give an announcement and then tell the background story and then tell the actual story. Perfect. So it's so clear. So the announcement is that in our Subnautica playthrough, I really need all of your help in creating clips that are age appropriate for a 4-year-old. Because my 4-year-old nephew is very psyched about Subnautica. He has not played Subnautica. I don't think that he's really watched Subnautica playthroughs on YouTube, though he watches playthroughs of things sometimes. But you guys remember how we have that little player for our nieces and nephews? and like Natalie has like written like Hades fanfic, and we've like had little like we've like read these stories, and then they can like put the stories in this player, and then they can like hear our voices, and it's like, oh, Uncle Matt and Aunt Natalie like telling the story. I've told you guys about that whole system, right? I agree, Mercury, this is very serious. It's okay if you guys, he doesn't read very well yet, so it's okay if you guys are crass. It's just I can't be crass in the clip. So with that system, the other aunt and uncle, Uncle Bobby and Aunt, I don't remember, they wrote a story, like they wrote a Subnautica story for that player a few years ago. And so they know, the kids know like the world of Subnautica as it has been described to them through this story. I don't know exactly. I think the story was sort of the basic plot of the game, and like talking about leviathans and all of these like big exciting things. So you can see. So I sent, the reason that I am the #1 clipper, why I have this badge, is because Natalie was like, we need to send, like, if you have any clips from your stream, we can send them to Thomas. Like, there's a request. Apparently there's a badge now. I just noticed that today. No, Drummerific, you should not tone it down at all. I'm not asking for any behavioral changes of you all. It's just the clip will work well if I don't curse, and the clip will not work well if I curse. So it's a little bit of how I should act, but it's mostly just, it's not like I'm cursing all of the time. So it's mostly just like, that'll be the like, we'll know it's a good one if I happened to have not cursed when that happened. And like, the bar is really low for it being interesting for this kid. I basically made a clip of when we found the reef back Leviathan for the first time. And literally all I do in the clip is like, oh, look at that big thing. And then I like swim over to it and I like try to scan it and it doesn't work. And then I like swim away. He loved it. He loved it. That's true. Useful might have to be careful. He watched it 15 times. I mean, you can still make, we can still make those clips. It's not mutually exclusive. I will be careful about, I will pre-screen any ones that we send to the child. Not mutually exclusive. I'm putting this out there because it's just like, basically, if we discover something interesting, if there's just something visually stimulating that happens, I don't even have to be that funny in it. This kid is gonna eat it up. The kids are gonna be so psyched about it. You know, maybe it'll turn into a beep boop at some point. Who knows? Rated E in the title. I like that. I like that. So I know you guys are up for the challenge. And if we went the whole stream today and there weren't any clips, it would be totally fine. It's just something that I wanted you all to be aware of and inspired by. How about that? Does that all make sense? Julie, I'm drinking one of our shared custody Sapporo's. Pop is inspired. Great. No, I forgot about them because they were in the door of the fridge. And then I remembered about them today and I was like, I'm gonna have one of those to stream tonight. Yes, so this is the one that I created. Because there hadn't been any that like sort of made sense to send him. And so I just scanned that first stream quickly and I was like, how about this? And I sent it to him. He loved it, immediately FaceTimed me. He and his dad had like practiced like repeating what I said. Oh, look, a large thing. That it didn't really work out that way. He got a little nervous. It was just like so fucking cute. It was so cute. So that's something that will be fun. And then maybe, you know, if we end up with a lot at the end, I'll splice them together. I'll put them in like a longer video for them. Can I link to a very cute but not relevant video? Yes, feel free. Fun. Great. Guys, do you remember what was happening? Do you remember what was happening in the game? I was trying to remember and I failed. We found the alien structure. I'm gonna click the link. Oh my God. It's so cute.
Oh man, legend. Oh, I got nothing.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
It's really cute. It's good. I can't get it on screen. All right, 3, 2, 1. No one's covered up this time.
Kiss, kiss, fall in love.
So we found the alien structure and we did the whole death thing, and then the game didn't save, and so we did it again, where the rescue pod got shot out of the sky. I feel like I'm really close to getting the motor scooter, but I think that I still just need to find like a couple more wrecks because I didn't realize that there was stuff in the crates. Oh, this was the thing that you sent, Pop? It's really good. It's really good. Fantastic. Fantastic. But I think that's where we landed. I feel like there wasn't a sort of like right at the end of stream, because it was the stream before that at the very end it was like, oh, I could get samples with a knife, can't I? But here I think we're still trying to, I just need like 1 or 2 more blueprint pieces for the motor scooter. And I think that the motor scooter is the key for me to be able to get in and out of those caves fast enough so that I can like explore that like base, that place where there used to be a base, and that there might be like an appropriate place for me to make a base. We were very emotionally overwhelmed that we learned that we could get stuff from the crates. Exactly, the motor scooter. Oh, we just got a motor scoot. We got a motor scoot all the way down to the Starbucks and get a chai latte here in Minnesota. Yeah, seriously, Pop. I know, we gotta make a motor scooter, we gotta make a base. Like fucking Thomas, my nephew, was like, did you make a base yet? And I was like, no. But I feel like I'm close. And he was like, okay. And I was like, I feel like maybe I should have been able to make a base by now, but you know, here we are. Heel toe, dosey do. Oh my God, he's gonna love the clips of the base once there's a base. It's gonna be, the base clips are gonna be so based. You were reluctant to make a base, but you're wrong to be reluctant. Yeah, no, I'm like psyched for it now, because now I've just been like not having one for so long, you know? Okay. I am going to boot up the game. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I need to plug in the controller. All right, we got sound. He's growing up out of his pod so quickly. They grew up so fast. Okay. Here we are. Hooey. All right, so we've got up in my little pinned queue. Oh, also we figured out that we could turn the stop time when the pad is out, which is gonna be really nice. So the thing that I still can't make because I don't have a full blueprint is the Sea Glide. Ingredients unknown. But I've got my fire knife. So that's cool. I feel like I don't need my regular knife. Probably stole my regular knife. Yeah, it was in the settings. I know, huge buff, right? Yeah, I found it. I don't remember what we were looking for. Yeah, PDA pause and accessibility. We love to see it. Yeah, it might have been an update. Okay, so I think that the goal is still what the goal has been, which is scan stuff. Exactly. Thank you, Allie. Which is scan stuff and explore wreckage and get more and figure out the Sea Glide situation. Do I have extra batteries? I've got this power cell. I feel like I should make another battery. What do I need for a battery? That's the radio. Battery, acid mushrooms, and copper ore. I know you don't want to be stuck without that stuff. Okay, I don't think we actually have copper ore. I am gonna check the things outside. Easy. It's a seed. I just wanted to open it. Copper ore. Great. Anything in the other one? Copper ore. Great. And then we can just snag some of these mushrooms. I don't remember if it was 1 to 1. Surely it's not more than 2 to 1. Look, I'm being so efficient. I'm doing such a good job of planning for my trip. 2 to 1, perfect. All right, got extra batteries for the scanner. This is the base maker thing that I can't actually do anything with yet. Okay, we got the flashlight. We got the scanner. We got the heat knife. I think we're ready to fuck. The question is, where do I want to go? I think I want to go toward the wreck. And we're vibing. Do we have water? We've got a little bit of water. Might as well just pick up a blackfish on the way, you know? Okay, let's make sure that all of these crates have been searched. Nothing in the crate. Counter?
blueprint acquired.
Do I really feel like I needed needed a blueprint to make a counter? Seems somewhat self-evident. Up. Sea Glide Flagman! We got it!
New blueprint acquired.
We're going back to the pod! Incredible. Incredible. Right out of the gate. I don't remember if we have all the materials to actually make it, but we'll see. I feel like I have at least some of the materials. I guess I didn't know what the materials it needed because I didn't have the blueprint. So I guess I could look at that first. Okay, blueprints. Sea Glide. Battery, lubricant, copper wire, titanium. So I just need copper wire. I have the other things. So I probably need a little bit more copper ore. The copper wire, yes. Okay, so we gotta get some copper ore on the way home. This is gonna be such a game changer, you guys. I can sense it. So we're gonna go into this little trough. We're gonna punch some rocks. It's gonna be great. You guys see any rocks to punch? Nope. Just practicing. Just practicing. Better money at the scrapyard, exactly. We need to scavenge and forage. Punched. Punch. Okay, 1 copper. 2 coppers. All right. Barely an inconvenience. All right. It's beeping.
This is Altera HQ. This may be your only communications window. We can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway. We've uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer.
Sandwich run, you in?
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, I would like
My
a sandwich.
data shows the high security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving like in 5 minutes.
All right, tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
Give me the regular.
Yeah, she'll know what I mean. The
2.
code should
And
be...
if she doesn't,
Just tell her the regular, dude.
okay.
The code,
Regular. She's like, what's the regular? I have to come all the way back.
the code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
2679.
Ham and cheese.
Okay.
Ham and cheese sounds delicious. The that's so funny. So the I think that means that's sort of like go to the big ship, and we have a code now for that. This fucking guy. All right, we gotta make copper wire first. Here we go.
The sea glide will
Yes.
increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Don't tell me what to do. All right. All right, it's large, but it's worth it. Okay, how do I equip it? Quick slot. Bam. You guys ready for this shit? Oh, it's got built-in lights? Oh my god, it's time for zoom in. All right, where do we want to go? I think I want to go to that proposed habitat. Here we go, zoom zoom. Toggle map? What? It's got a map? Toggle lights? Oh my god. Oh my god. Remember when we kept dying in caves? None of that shit anymore. Alright, I have to remember how to get into the cave though. I feel like there was stranded near a cave system. Zoom zoom. Okay. Wasn't there just like a direct way straight down into it though? I should have done one of those like beacons. Yeah, this is great. This is fantastic. I am going far away from the marker though. Yeah, I think I'm not going the way that I want to go. Okay, I feel like I should save the power though for when I really need it in this cave situation. Also that, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm all the way over here. Okay. All right. Trying to find the access point. Had found a really good access point. Maybe it was just where that signal is. Probably is. Okay, I'm just gonna trust that. Because like the depth on stuff makes stuff weird, you know? Oh, it's getting dark. Oh no, Julia, I'm so sad for you. What were you trying to make? I think it wasn't nighttime. I think it was just an eclipse. Making smelt in the oven. Oh, yeah. That's very different. Yeah, you might want to check the smoke detector. That sucks. I'm sorry. Broilers are terrifying. They're very effective. Oh, it has gone off. Okay, good. I mean, like, not fun, but good, you know. You didn't smelt it burning? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Alright, so this is where that signal was that said they were near a cave system and when they crashed. Yeah, so here's the hole. Okay. So we're gonna go up to get air. We're gonna have some water. Oh yeah? Smelled is a Christmas Eve dish for you useful? It's always so interesting to see sort of like what kinds of foods are like, oh, this is for like a holiday, you know, for different people. All right, lights are on and we're motor scooting. Yep, there's those little things that I did. Okay, wait, hold on. Am I wearing that? Nope. Rebreather. Okay. All right, this light is not the best, but it's okay. Look how fast we're going now. Okay. Down, down, down. Into the cave. This is definitely not the sort of basey one. Oh, maybe it is. Okay. We just have to go this way. Going down, down. Don't have unlimited oxygen. Oh, this looks interesting though. Okay, we gotta keep motor scooting. All right, there's another pile over here. Anything interesting? Doesn't look like it. That is a closed crate. 40%. All right, I feel like I need an exit strategy. It would be appropriate if I died the first time. Yeah. All right, we've got the second tank. But this is gonna help me figure out like where. Ah, Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
Oxygen.
Well, not a clip of the nephew. I tried. Okay, this is where I wanted to be. But can I go up from here? I can. Can I go up fast enough? Are we gonna make it? Oh no, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Woo! Okay. All right. I don't think that I have this Pathfinder tool, which is better than nothing, but I don't think that I've made any beacons. That was really close. But I can at least put a node here. That this is where I go down for the cave. We could upgrade the alt tank to a higher capacity tank also. Oh, maybe. That's a good call. We could carry 2 high capacity tanks. That's a really good call. Okay, so this hopefully will make it a little bit easier to find it. But basically, if the pod is there, the pod is to the northwest. So this is the southeast of the pod, which is basically toward the ship. Hooey. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back and regroup a little bit. Maybe cook some dinner on the way home. Woo! Thank you. Yeah, so those eel things were like really chill until they weren't, huh? Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you, pup. Thank you. Woo! All right, well, that was exciting. So we're gonna nom nom nom. Okay, so if we wanted, I feel this way all of the time. So if we wanted to make another high capacity tank, I would need 2 glass, 4 titanium, and some silver. I feel like I have that. 2 glass, 4 titanium, silver. All right, there's 4 titanium. There's 2 glass. Do I have a silver ore? I feel like I do in one of the other things. Salt, gold. Silver. Fantastic. High capacity. Great idea, Mercury. So now we've got 2 high capacity tanks. Love that for us. I will eat that seaweed. Okay. So now let's see if we can go back and do a little bit more exploring there. Now that I know, now that I hopefully can find this to the southeast, with about, I think it was about 400 meters, 450 from the pod, something like that. Something like that. I should have looked up how to make a beacon. Oh, I think it is just the titanium and I think that I have that one pinned in the top right. That's not hard to make at all. All right, hopefully this strategy works though. Let's see. That's there. That's there. Okay, I think it's still further. Maybe a little more this way. Are you my glowy thing? You are! Look at that, you guys. It worked. Plan worked. This is phenomenal. Okay. All right. You guys ready to motor scoot? I'm going to use a med pack. I forgot about that. There we go. A little low on water. Oh, well. All right. It's motor scooting time. Here's the crevasse. The appropriate crevasse.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oop, I took a wrong turn. Okay, so here's that habitat. Very interesting. So the question is, can I do anything with this besides avoid those jellyfish? But now I actually have time to explore. Wall planter. Cool.
New blueprint acquired.
Stasis rifle. Okay. I found the moon pool fragment. I found this very cool base
Acquired.
with these very cool sort of jellyfish style trees, but also these very sort of creepy, kind of scary eels. And I'm going to scan everything that I can possibly scan.
30 seconds.
And I'm already running out of air. Guys, I have bad news. I never filled up the second tank. Oh no. Oh no. All right. we gotta get out of here. All right, we gotta get out of here. Abort! Abort mission! Abort! Wait, motor scoot! Oh, I wasn't even using the motor scooter. We gotta go! We gotta go! Guys, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Oxygen.
I'm trying! Ooh. Oh, it's getting dark! It's getting dark! Oh, we made it! We made it! Everything's fine. That was totally normal. Oh man. Okay. Let's try that again. Now that I have 2 tanks that are full, right? 1, yeah, we have 2 full tanks. Okay, great. We're motor scooting again.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency increased.
Should I try to fight it? Wait, can I penetrate the hole? No. It did not like that. Okay. Very cool for the nephew. Okay, so the question is, it's possible that I have, oops, nope. There's more things to scan. So I was sort of thinking that this was a, like, you take over this base and then you make your own base, but maybe we can make our base wherever the fuck, maybe we can make our base wherever we want. And this is just an opportunity for us to scan a bunch of useful things that we would want to have in our base. That's my current theory. Water filtration machine seems like a really useful thing to have in our base, you know?
30 seconds.
Okay, it's not actually 30 seconds though, because we have more than one. Observatory. This is taking a really long time to scan.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay. Anything else to scan before I have to get the get the heck out of here. Okay, I think that I've scanned. Ugh, so scary sounding. I think that I've scanned all of the things that I can scan here. Swivel chair. I did not scan the swivel chair.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, I didn't realize I could like actually go in. This feels risky. Oop. Didn't like that. Oh man! Oh man! It's okay, knowledge is forever! You died! Thank you, Mercury. You guys are the best. Okay. Great. So, you guys, I think we can make a base wherever we want to make a base. We just have to learn how. We have a habitat builder. Can we be the ace of bases? Can we? So if I just hit use, look at this! You guys, I think I can just do it wherever I want. And we've got all this stuff. Oh my god, we're gonna need so many materials. I have a lot of materials though. All right, we have a new purpose. I don't think that I need this creature egg. All right, we gotta do some planning, you guys. We gotta do some planning and some pinning. Unpin all. Base pieces. It sounds like we're gonna need to start with a foundation. Titanium and lead. We definitely have those things. It also seems like a compartment, an I compartment, an L compartment, a T compartment, an X compartment. A glass compartment, a vertical connector, an L glass compartment. Multi-purpose room. Scanner room, we need to do some more scanning apparently, sadly. Moon pool. Observatory. Large room. Multi-purpose glass dome room. Solar panel. All right, I think we should start with a foundation and a multi-purpose room. We mostly need titanium, we need some lead. We're definitely gonna put a moon pool in our multi-purpose room, for sure. All right, we got titanium from there. We got lead. And then we should have more titanium in the main thing. And then, so then the question is going to become, where do we want to put the base? Do we want to put the base near the pod where we have felt safe? Where we have, where that has been the home base of our journey so far? Or do we want it to put it somewhere else? You know? We must optimize the location for beauty. You're absolutely right. And I guess that this locale here is very beautiful, but we've gotten a lot of it, right? So the question is, do we want to go, we could go toward here. We could go toward the alien island, which was there. We could also just go in a different direction that we haven't been. We know that there's a teleporter at the alien island that presumably goes to some other teleporter on some other island, presumably. So, I think that I want to use the power of motor scooting. I'm thinking about food and drink. I think that I want to use the power of motor scooting to go somewhere to go in a new direction and to see if we can find a new place and set things up in a new place. So I think we'll try, okay, if the wreck is to the east, I think we go west. I think we go west. I think we motor scoot west. And see what there is to see. And then we would have a line between the base and the pod and the wreck, which seems helpful. Okay, so we go over here, we've got these reefback leviathans. We've got these floaty things. The floaters. Got more reefback leviathans up there. Some big boys, some baby boys. Is this just like open, like big blue? What do you think, nighttime or eclipse? Let's go up from here. Looks like eclipse.
Detecting multiple Leviathan class life forms in the region. Are you certain whatever you're doing is worth it?
I am not certain, but I definitely want to keep exploring now. So that's back the other way. More reefbacks. All right, we're gonna keep going west. It's getting dark though. There's another reefback. Big one. There's a bunch of them out here. Loop, loop. It's really fucking deep. It's so dark. Yep, good idea. Oh. Blood oil. Well, I want that. But my bags are full because I was gonna make a base and now I got distracted. No room for blood oil. Oh boy. Do you guys see that? It was like a warpy thing, but then it was like weird sinking spider things. Oh, I see the warpy guy. Okay, there's a warpy guy over there. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Seconds.
Guys, I didn't fill the other tank. God damn it. I'm at 300 meters? I didn't even realize it was so deep.
Oxygen.
It's not looking great, guys. It's not looking great. It's not looking great. It's fine. It was easy. All right, I filled both the tanks. That's like 3 just this stream. Okay, I need to switch the battery. How do I switch the battery again? There we go.
This ecological biome matches 7 of the 9 preconditions for stimulating terror in humans.
Guys, this might not be the right place for us to make a base. I think I picked the most terrifying place that we could potentially build a base. I think that we're aborting the mission. Not with that attitude. I don't want the base to be that deep. It's too inefficient. It is not optimized for beauty. All right, so west there be Leviathans. This is good information for us to have. There's so many nitrogen bubbles in our blood. So many. We're more Bens than man. Okay. Let's try a different path. Let's try going south. Let's try going south from the pod. And see if we can find a place that is optimized for beauty. And we gotta find some dinner on the way. But our inventory is full. This is so sad. Alright, we'll just go straight back. Was the alien island north? I believe so. I believe that the alien that was north. So that's why I want to try south. I can turn these things off. I was just hanging out with a bunch of your friends. What a beautiful sunrise. It almost makes me forget all the times that I almost succeeded. Almost. Beep beep boop boop. Beep beep boop boop. Okay, we're gonna drop one titanium so that we can eat a fish. Oh, I forgot to hit X right away. Did I not pick it up? That's so annoying. Where does it go? Does it just sink? Sorry, Gary.
Calorie intake
I'm
recommended.
working on it. There we go. Oh, it didn't cook it. Wait, drop. There we go. Cooked Gary fish. Grab it. Nom nom nom.
Vital signs stabilizing.
We need a few more delectable bites. Oh, I'm so bad at this part. This is the part where Fleur was like, maybe mouse and keyboard would be better. Alright, whatever, it's fine. Where's my pod? Okay. Alright, I definitely need more snacks before we set back out. I probably don't need this many med kits. So I'm gonna drop off some of these med kits. We need a little more hunting. Excuse me. I keep grabbing it, not having sliced it first. Then sometimes I slice it, and then I don't hit the button fast enough. Are you serious? Oh, excuse me, sorry. That I just want to grab. This I would like to cook first, please. Ideally. I guess I can just go cook it, but it's just not the same. Come on! Okay, it's fine. It's a lot easier to just grab them than it is to slice them and then grab them. All right, Gary. I feel like the Garys are not very bright. Okay. Yeah, we're cooking on the go. I guess here, if I'm so close, I might as well just snag them. Alrighty. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom nom nom. Alright, we got a little bit of water. Alright. Let's motor scoot to the south. Here's where we had this initial crevasse. Where we learned how to get salt and quartz. So when Sunny and I went for a dive, not this past weekend, but the weekend before, Mike, the dive master, who works at, I'm already facing the wrong way. How did I start going east already? So bad at this. Mike, the dive master, who is often at the dive shop that we go to, he was with someone and he had one of these motor scooters. I forget what they're actually called, but they're really cool. And so he was doing like a training session with somebody on it, and it was very dope. And I didn't get, the visibility was so bad that we didn't get to see them, even though we were in the water at the same time, at the same site. We didn't really get to see them scooting around really fast. They're called sea glides, obviously, duh. But it was really cool. Okay, so we've got these outcrops. We've seen these in a few places where we need a special device when it's not stuck in a rock. So that's interesting. All right. Eye on the prize. We're looking for a cool place to put the base. The thing is, everywhere we go seems scary. Compared to the tranquil reef. The tranquil reef. Compared to the tranquil reef that we started at. But here, you know, we've got these quartz deposits. That could be nice. Is that a stalker or is that a new thing? Are you new? You're not gonna like this, are you? Nope. Oh, you're not new. Okay, you're not new. It's fine, you're not new. You're fine. It's cool. No, it's cool. No, I decided that it's fine. Okay. I'm gonna have to remind myself what those are. But so everywhere else is scary. Okay, wait, this is cool though. What's down here?
30 seconds.
Here, we're gonna go to the other tank now. What are you? Anchor pod? Indigenous life form anchor pod. That's cool. Maybe this could be a cool place for a base with the anchor pods. They float stuff up? I thought that was the floaters. This is pretty cool. Is this a nice place for a base? What are you? Membrane tree. We're so deep, though. I feel like this is too deep for a base, but maybe it's awesome. I'm just scared about being so deep right now. The second time was a charm. Yay! Love to hear it. I mean, this is pretty cool. I'm worried about messing up some of the reef, though, with my base. Okay, we need to go to the surface, though.
30 seconds.
I've still got a little of another tank. Yes, Papa, I would love to hear your advice. I think I forgot to put the rebreather on that time, maybe. No, I feel like I still have it. Okay, others. Yeah, the rebreather's still on. Wait, I thought the other one... Oh, did I fuck it up? I thought the other one still had some in it. Oh my god. Resources are key, otherwise you're schlepping. That's a good point. We can't keep getting away from this. Hey look, another island. Okay, so we definitely want to put the base somewhere that is not just optimized for beauty, but also has resources. Like fish to eat, ports to punch. Maybe this is where we teleported to. Yeah, maybe. Gru cluster, not scannable. It's a whole like upside down jellyfish under here situation. Are you scannable? Nope. Thank you, Pop. Why so big if not scannable? Exactly. All right, well, we're going above ground, I guess.
Picking up multiple energy signatures on the island's surface.
Great. I was like, did it save? It didn't play the sound. And then I remembered that the sound is from you guys. It doesn't make a sound. Ming plant. Okay, this is just for planting it, not for food. Voxel shrub. I have to read up on all my new scans soon. Jaffa cup. Any of these edible? I don't think so. Grub basket. Telka? It does show. I thought that that might be what you were referencing, but I don't actually understand the reference. Oh! There's something up there. Ah, I see. So much landlubbing. I know. I guess we're just gonna go after that thing. Oh, there's a thing down there too. Oh, it's lawful. Oh boy. Easy.
New blueprint acquired.
Easy. Okay, I feel like I could eat this. Okay. These things need to die. Why aren't they dying? Consume. I'm going to eat your plants. Lava blaze! Lava is not edible. We need some new batteries when we go back. Okay. Let's try to scan some more stuff. Bulkhead. This is not a great time for nighttime, but here we are.
Blueprint acquired.
This tree is real pretty though. Lantern tree. Edible in an emergency. Interesting. It's so pretty. Please stop skittering. Okay. Let's go to the flashlight. Might just have to chill out till daytime. Because I was just definitely using visual indicators. Or I just found it. Or I'm just... My instincts are just so good. I simply intuited. Alright, it's still real fucking dark though. Alright, I'm definitely gonna fall off of this. Hold on. Hold on. I'm in! Nice. Abandoned PDA.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet.
Oh boy.
It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
Huh. Seems fine. I mean, this is beautiful. You guys did a great job until you died. See, the view is important. Indoor grow bed.
New blueprint acquired.
All right, well. That's cool. Have not yet found if there is a teleportation base on this. Thank you. If there is a teleportation thing on this island, I have not found it yet. It looks like there's another observatory up at the top of that ridge. We'll try to go over there carefully. Just gonna Skyrim horse it down. Those are blue things. Those look cool. Can I Skyrim horse it? It's a terrible idea. That's a great idea. Okay. What are you? You're awesome. Why can't I scan you? Everything that's beautiful should be scannable. Okay, I think this is edible. I think it is, but my inventory is full because it's large. Could I scoot a little? It's to my right because mirroring, but yeah, thanks. For some reason, I can't have good posture in this game. Probably because it gets so dark. Look how pretty. I feel like we wait till morning. We've got this nice little spot. I can't see shit. Yeah, nice little spot. Nice little spot. Beautiful sunrise. Okay, so there's the ship. I'm not sure which direction I came in on, unfortunately, because my sense of direction is not fabulous. I think that I want to go to the top of this ridge. So in terms of resources, if I made a base sort of close to this island, there's plenty of food on this island, and the food in this island is actually like pretty hydrating. So that's interesting to think about. I'll have to take a look at the underwater and like sort of what's going on. Okay, there's the farm that I was at. So we'll see if I'm going up the right ridge or if I'm just going back up the one that I already found. I feel like this is not the one that I already found, but we'll see. Yeah, this one's different. Composite plant pot. Chinese potato. Abandoned PDA.
This island is a godsend.
It's a godsend.
No predators, fresh food.
That's what I was
building
thinking.
materials, nothing left of the ship, and your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying
Suck
is
it, Trebek.
ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
Okay. This one's grimier than the other one. Okay, something is telling me that it's gonna get scanned. What is it? Huh? Spotlight. Spotlight. Is it on the other side, probably?
New blueprint acquired.
Okay. Interesting. So, we got the two things on the ridges, more or less. We got the thing down there. So it's possible. It's definitely still possible that that alien teleporter is still somewhere here on the island. There's probably some of these little tunnels in that other mountain that I missed. Oh, I got a cool land bridge. That's down to here. I haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph in a very long time. But that's not the Sarah Silverman character, right? Good night, Allie. I also hope that you have a wonderful night and an even better tomorrow. I hope you sleep well. This Lambridge thing is super cool. Super cool. Oh, like Jane Lynch. That's her name. It does sort of sound like Jane Lynch. I am going to make a situation so toxic. Oh, we found more farmland. So much food here. Probably walked right by that before. So I mean, this seems helpful.
Oh man, legend.
Should we take with the raised beds? Take an SE with the raised beds?
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure?
Hi, Chai.
Stay calm.
Look at these plants. They're beautiful. Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. All right. Look at all these cuties. Nom 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 nom.
Kiss, kiss, fall in love.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So, like, it seems like in the waters near this thing would be a cool place to make a base, right? We're still trying to figure out where to make a base. It's a pretty overwhelming decision, to be honest. Guess what? I almost definitely don't know. I can't think of any new information that I've gleaned in the last recent, so I feel like I definitely don't know, and I would love for you to tell me. I hope it's good news. So, like, if this was where we get on the island, what happens if we just go straight down from here? How deep do we have to go? You finally got a new job! A casual lab tech job. We love it. Congratulations. Location, location, location. Exactly, useful. Exactly. Okay. So it's the Viz is not spectacular down here, but we've got easy access to that cool island. We've got this cool sort of, oh boy, we got a warper over there. Okay, okie dokie. I don't know how they would take to us making a base here. That sounds great, Chai. I'm so happy for you. You know, sometimes when it rains, it pours with good things too, right? So like, we've got fish to hunt. We've got salt deposits. We've got some of those bigger quartz things that we'll be able to do something with eventually. We've got whatever the fuck is down here. We've got the food up on the island. This is feeling very flexible. The Viz is not great. But it's not like awful. We've got these cute little, we've got some cute stuff. The lateral Viz is not great.
30 seconds.
I don't know. I feel like it could be good.
Biodiversity in this region is unusually low. Cause unknown.
Oh, that seems bad.
Oxygen.
Every time I'm like, this could be where it goes, then she says something and I'm like, I don't know, maybe not. I'm gonna need some help deciding, chat. What do you guys think? My decision paralysis is starting to hit. It's good timing. It was really good timing. Start somewhere nearer to the pod. Okay, thank you. We're like a whole kilometer away. We're quite far away. Thanks for popping in, Chai. I'm so glad to help celebrate your good news. Just a slightly different biome. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, because this feels all sort of a piece. This sort of like kind of low vis. It just gets a lot deeper, I guess. Okay, so now we're like 400 away. So here we've got like the reef situation. Stalkers. Still like 300 away. Sort of closer. Do you see that peeper flying out? I feel like this could be nice. That's interesting. That's an interesting landmark to be near, you know? Feels good. Okay, so if we go a little bit over here, we get into the more sort of algae vibe. So then what is a good, and this is an actual question. Does it make sense to do a base that's like not deep, or does it make sense to like have an oasis that is like pretty deep? You know what I mean? The music here slaps. Okay, just started. Okay, great. Classic Matt, overthinking it, feeling like it's gotta be perfect, even though it's the very first base. Okay, so let's just find a nice little plateau for us. Thank you, Pup. I appreciate that very much. Okay, maybe right up here. Yeah, this seems great. Where's that blowhole? Yeah, the blowhole is like right over there. All right, guys, this is the spot. This is the spot, right? All right, maybe it's a little shallow. All right, here we go. This is the spot. We found the spot. maybe this over here is the spot. No, this is the spot. Where's the blowhole? Guys, I sort of lost the thread on it. Next to the coral tube, like right here. This is pretty good. This is nice. There's a lot of fish. We got some topography. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it right here. We're doing it right here. Foundation. Oh, I see. Bam! I did it wrong. Bam! The metaphor for me, Mercury, is I'm watching my dog sniff around an entire acre of land trying to figure out where to shit.
Oxygen.
Oh, geez. Okay, we made a foundation. Multi-purpose room. How do I want to do this? Oh, I'm so bad at this in 3D games. I don't understand why it's not on the foundation. I guess it can be. Is the foundation not actually necessary? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. How about like this? Fuck. Nice.
It may be prudent to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
Okay. That's kind of intense. Okay, I can deconstruct. Okay, I'm gonna deconstruct the foundation if I don't need it. And the base hull strength decreases over time, which is a real bummer. Okay, we've got a multi-purpose room. It does not seem to have a door. Ah, great. What a great start. Do I know how to make doors? Hatch! I need quartz. Fuck. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Do I have any other options? I don't think so. Could I just make a compartment? All right, we gotta get some quartz. I'm pretty sure I have quartz back at the pod. We also need to make a beacon so that I remember where the fuck this is. Yeah. Oh my God. All right. Well, look, we started making a base. We started making a base. Does it have a door? It does not. Does it have any windows? It does not. Do we have any way to get into it? We do not. But technically, we have started making our base. All our base is belong to us. All right, so we are going to go north by northwest back to the pod. So we're gonna go south by southeast, 280 meters to get back here. At the pod, we are going to pick up some quartz and we're gonna try to make a beacon so that we can put a beacon at our house. This is what you're doing, Excel. Triangulating beacons to make maps. The depth, yeah, the Z-axis just really throws the fucking shit off. All right, let's remind ourselves what we have in here. We've got some quartz. Fantastic. Just gonna grab some of these other base materials for later. Grab a couple of these too. So what do we need to make a beacon? The screen being active throws me. Okay, we just need copper ore. All right, we can go punch some copper ore real quick. Vector math, let's fucking go. What was I explaining vectors about recently? Oh, it was MIDI.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah. I was explaining how MIDI works and how it's basically just vectors. Okay, we're trying to punch some copper ore. We need some rocks to punch. It's all just vectors, man. It's all just vectors, man. It's all just direction and magnitude, bro. No, but like it really is though. And my inventory is full. Didn't think about that. Okay. Are you not a trench? Inventory.
Vital signs stabilizing.
All right, let's punch some rocks. Titanium. Quartz. Copper ore. Okay. Get back.
Oxygen.
Gonna need to make another battery too, unfortunately. So I really hope that in my base, I can figure out a way to recharge my batteries. That would be so sick. Oh, we got beeping. Wait, hold on.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, yeah. Beacon.
High priority automated
Oh boy.
message from Aurora Live Pod 13 coordinates attack. Live Pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kassar. I said Kassar. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
All right, we've got some more points of interest that I'm going to ignore for the time being. As I remind myself how to make batteries. Copper ore and acid mushrooms. Okay. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, we're gonna focus on the task at hand. Making a hatch. All I wanna do is make a hatch. Maybe a tube. Why not? Let's get crazy. And set a beacon. Don't need this copper wire right now. I haven't needed this flare. I guess I'll just dump these empty batteries for now. Okay. South by Southeast. It's the remaining 6% of this battery. There it is. It's not very far by motor scooter. We are still going to make a beacon. Fabulous. Now we've got a beacon. Nice. And now, the long-awaited hatch. Bada-bum! Build a habitat. We did it! We made a base! It's one room and a hatch.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Well, that wasn't as big of a sense of achievement as I was hoping for.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
It's a start. Where did it go? Do I have any water? I do. Okay. Good night, useful.
Stabilize oxygen.
Oops. Okay. So it sounds like it's a good idea. It sounds like it would be really cool. It's that it's nice and dry in there, but there's not really any oxygen in there. Okay, so it said it needed power. Power is habitat, oxygen generation, and other habitat modules. Great. I would love Dark Slash. Hello. Hello, Raiders. You guys, look, I made my first habitat. Look, it's got a hatch and everything. Isn't it just so nice? It's got a little problem where it doesn't have any oxygen. It's not that big of a deal. It's fine. It's fine. Isn't it beautiful? Look, it has a beacon and everything. It has a oh, we can name it. Home. Great. We can make this work. Thank you, Dark Slash. How is your stream? How is Outer Wilds? Wait. How far are you in Outer Wilds? I don't think I knew that you were playing Outer Wilds. Wait, have you been playing it for like a really long time? You've like spread it out? Like you stream other things and you stream Outer Wilds? Outer Wilds? It's a game about otters? Did you just start? Tell us everything? You said the magic words. You're 2 hours in, you just started it tonight? Oh my God, you guys gotta go follow Dark Slash. Is this gonna be, are all your streams gonna be Outer Wilds for a little bit? Or are you just doing it on like Tuesdays? Or do you know, do you have a plan? Do you not have a plan? Tell us everything. Mostly, okay. Fantastic. I really hope that you enjoy it. I'm not even gonna ask what you think yet because you've only played it for 2 hours. Solar panel. Did I not actually have enough materials? I am confusion. I think I don't actually have enough materials. It's weird that it lets me even start it. I need more quartz. Okay, there was quartz around here though. So Dark Slash, the first time that I played Outer Wilds was before I knew any of you except for Mikey. And it was before I streamed. My brother-in-law bought it for me and Natalie because he had played it and was just like, he likes to buy us games that feel unlike any other games that he's played. And I fired it up and I did all the tutorials, hanging out on Timber Hearth, learning about stuff, going down into the cave, learning about gravity. I got in the ship, I launched, I went directly into the sun, and I turned the game off and I never played it again. And then, like a year or two later, I had started to meet people on Twitch.tv, including Forever Julia, and Forever Julia was playing it. And I was like, Matt, this game is really amazing. Leave. Play it yourself. Sometime soon. And then I did. And I streamed it and I adored it. I loved streaming it. So I hope that you also have a wonderful experience. And if you don't like it, that's okay. But I think you will. I think you will. Okay, I'm looking for quartz. I really thought that there was a bunch around here, but maybe I was thinking of that other spot. I think it'll be a fun time. I'm glad. I'm glad. I hope you had a really wonderful stream, and thank you for bringing some friends over here. For anyone who is new, my name is Matt, or MX Northwest. My pronouns are he and him. I am playing Subnautica for the first time, and we just made a cute little base, the beginnings of a base. And this is not sort of a typical style of game for me, but I'm enjoying it so far. I'm especially just enjoying the underwater of it all. I really like it underwater, even if it's scary. And so right now, Dark Sledge is so sweet. I strive to be as cute as my base. I do not strive to be as useless as my base is currently. All right. I feel like I have to go a little deeper for quartz.
30 seconds.
Yeah. I also need more food. Part of me still does sort of wish that I had done the food and drink doesn't matter mode. But here we are. I got it, but then I don't know where to pick it up. If you guys have any tips about that, I'm gonna feel that way for a bit longer, yeah. And then I'm gonna automate food. And it's gonna be amazing. It's not gonna matter anymore. I assume. That's usually how these kind of games work. You quartz? I think you are. Okay. So, let's see. I don't need to build an aquarium. I need to build a solar panel. Okay, I still need copper ore. Bummer. And I need some more water. I need that sand shark to not fuck with me. Alright, there's some copper ore. Great. We're just gonna pick up a couple bladderfish on the way. We've got room in the inventory. Beacons over here. Love that. I would definitely get lost without it. Yoink. Yoink. I can't pick those guys up. It's so weird. Okay. Solar panel. Habitat power restored. All primary systems online.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Hey!
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm a captain now. I'm the captain now. Oh, this is so much better than that was. It was so disappointing. And now it feels so legit. If you have a light bulb, look, it's so nicely lit in here. All right, this is great. This is fantastic. What do I need to build a fabricator? Do I know how to make a fabricator? Fabricator, gold and table coral sample. I have those back at the house, or at the pod. Okay, where's the pod? We're going back to the pod. We're gonna cook up this bladderfish. Things are really starting to turn around for us, you guys. Also, this song is very good.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Look, I'm working on it. Gary! Yoink. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. All right. First, water. Next, drink the water. Next,
Vital sign.
pin the fabricator recipe.
Stabilizing.
Okay, the things I need to, I think, are in the other storage containers. It already does feel friendlier, doesn't it? Isn't that weird? Even though it's empty? All right, table coral sample, gold. 2 gold? Yeah, just 1. Okay, awesome. All right, so we can make a fabricator over there. We can make a tube. Maybe we can make another room. Who knows? Maybe let's get crazy. Really spread our legs. That was a gross noise. All right. I really like the spot we picked, you guys. I'm really pleased with it. All right. We're putting in a fabricator, baby. We're putting it front and center. It's a real statement piece. Right there. Boom. Look at that, we got our own fabricator. Can't make anything right now, but that's okay. All right, so I feel like now I did not see that, but thank you for pointing it out, Mikey. So, we've got lockers, we've got wall lockers, we've got all kinds of storage solutions that we can make. I don't know how to make a modification station yet. Bioreactor, these are interior rooms. We're not gonna worry about that yet. I feel like, what are the things that are gonna really sort of change what we can do? A swivel chair, for sure. A sign, a wall planner. Water filtration machine. Yeah, didn't we scanned something like that, right? There it is. Water filtration machine. 3 titanium copper wire aerogel. All right, how do I make aerogel? All right, wait, let me pin it. Water filtration machine, pin. Okay. Aerogel. Ruby and a gel sack. Fuck. I don't know if we've seen either of those things. Maybe a gel sack? I mean, we had to learn it somehow, right? Exploitable fauna, acid mushroom, bulbo tree, potato plant, creep vine, Okay, we have found a gel sac. These organic structures grow on cave walls. Okay. They burst from time to time, floating toward the surface and attaching to the next rock face. Okay, so these are like the floaters. All right, so that's where we get that. Rubies, on the other hand. Oh no, do we have like a geology section? Geological data. These are, I feel like the rubies would just sort of be on their own. And none of these seem to talk about rubies yet. All right. Well, I think we just got to keep an eye out for rubies, eh? I suppose. So I've got it pinned. Is there anything else that that feels like it would be? I mean, like a sea moth would be great. But I feel like, do we need to, and this is like Cyclops engine thing. You really scooter up. If we make this mobile vehicle bay, then maybe we could make a sea moth in it. We already made the power cell, or we're gonna need more than one though. I have those materials. When they say bay, it makes me think of like something that is like part of a building, but it's just in the machines area. So I think maybe we'll try that. Eyes? All right, let's do it. We have the materials in our other house. So we can definitely make the bay. Then we're gonna need to make another power cell before we're gonna make the other thing. All right, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Lubricant. Check. Titanium ingot. Check. Mobile vehicle bay. Check. It's pretty big. Fabricates vehicles from raw materials. Okay, so now I could use that to build the CMOD thing, but I need a bunch of other stuff first. So, we're gonna need to make some glass. Well, we might have that in the other thing. So we've got the lead. We need lubricant, glass, ingot. Here's the ingot. Here's the lubricant. Whoops. One more thing of glass and one more power cell, but I don't remember to make a power cell. 2 batteries and silicone rubber. So I'm going to need 4 acid mushrooms, 2 copper ore. All right. It's okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. And then I got to see if I have any glass in the release vehicle bay. I'm not ready to do that. That's going to happen at home, not here. Where's the other one? It's so dark. Okay, not helpful. Alright, so copper ore, 2 copper ore, 4 acid mushrooms, and I need inventory space. One, 2, 3, 4. Still gonna need more inventory space. Yeah, we do have a legitimately large shopping list now. Oops, I do not need to name the locker. But it's cool that I can. Okay, we just need 2 copper ores. Just gotta go find some rocks to punch. There's a bunch of quartz here. I gotta remember that. Really close. That's not copper. Not copper. Copper. Inventory full, of course. Where'd it go? There it is.
"30 seconds.
Yeah. Copper ore. Okay, great. Where's the pod? Here's the pod. Okie doke. So, 2 batteries. And then we need the silicone stuffy. Silicone rubber. And we can make a power cell. So then we just need glass. I hear the beeping also. So we need 2 quartz. Really thought I had 2 quartz on me. Apparently not. I have 1 quartz on me, so I gotta go get some more quartz, but we'll press the button first.
This is Officer Keenan, Life Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command.
I'm assumed command.
The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site.
Okay,
Stay
so that's
together
a clue
and good luck.
On where
This
an
message will
island
now
is.
repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Cool. Gonna continue ignoring that for right now. Alright, we're gonna go back into that cave. If I can find it. Big if. spotlight. It's very helpful. Okay, sweet. Here's some quartz. You know, while I'm here. Okay. Then we can make that glass, and then we can make the other thing, and see where that gets us. It seems good. We'll see if it is good. I think that's an eclipse. Okay. Resources. Glass. So now I should be able to make the sea moth in the mobile bay if I deploy it. Wait. I want to make some water real quick.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, yeah.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, so we're gonna go back home. We're gonna deploy whatever this mobile vehicle bay thing is, and then we're gonna try to make a fucking vehicle in it. And if that succeeds, we will have gone from just getting a motor scooter to getting a car in one stream, which feels like a pretty big accomplishment. But we'll see. I don't know if it's going to be what I expect. We shall see. Motorless to motorful, exactly. Okay. So if this is just gonna hang out, I guess it can just hang out on the roof. Oh, it's gonna hang out up top. Okay, that's fine. This is a good spot for it. I mean, that's pretty cool. Okay. Vehicles. Sea moth. It's different from the Cyclops, apparently.
The sea moth is a fast, safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
You guys, I think we got a car. It's a new car!
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Look at us go! We're really zooming now. Okay, so it's got maintenance, it's got battery. I have no idea how it works. It's got oxygen just built in. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. So now we can just go anywhere. Can we get some air? Yeah, we can. Yeah. All right, well, this is fantastic. I probably shouldn't run the battery. So then, okay, so let's see. So then, do I take it back to the bay? And can I like recharge it? Let's see. Like, I don't know how there's gotta be a way to recharge it, right? Oh, I already crashed it into some stuff. Where am I gonna park this thing? What's with this nubbin? I mean, like, this is amazing, but I'm also worried that with great power comes great responsibility. I guess it'll just hang out. Who's gonna take it?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Well, this is great. Alright, so there's definitely more stuff we can learn about this Cyclops thingy. What is this clipping thing that happens that looks cool? So there's a button. I'm gonna have to teach you, Mikey. There's a button in the bottom right corner of your screen where you can make a clip of approximately the last sort of 60 to 90 seconds of what just happened in the stream. And then it saves as a separate thing. So everyone just clipped like the same thing. But the clip maker can be kind of janky. And so I asked at the beginning of the stream that if there were, I wanted to encourage people to make clips so that I can send them to my nephew, who vaguely knows about this game from stories and is like really excited to see little clips of me playing it. But he's 4, so he's not allowed. He's not awake, and he's not allowed to, watch the stream. E is for everyone. Okay. So this is very interesting. I feel like we should make a coffee machine. Hydrating caffeine-free coffee. Well, if we can't make a water filtration device, we can make a coffee machine? Let's get them. The coffee machine will go on this wall.
You look like you could use some coffee.
I could. You're right. Guys, I think I need a cup. Oh, no, it just worked. Okay. It gave me a cup of coffee with some Nautica on it. Cafe Americano, +4. Real Italian espresso diluted with tasteless American water. Wow. All right, well, technically we now have a fresh water machine system. Technically we are now hydration sufficient. Technically. So let's review. We have a hatch, we have a room, we have a fabricator, and we have a coffee machine. We're doing really great. We're doing really, really great. And I think that is an appropriate place for us to end for the night. Mikey, you figured it out. Great job. Wonderful work. Snip the clip. Fantastic. Fantastic. We're gonna save tonight. I'm gonna have so many clips to send my nephew tomorrow. I'm just gonna send all of them so that I'm not giving preferential clip treatment to any particular clipper. Even if some of them may be redundant. Just the clip, just to see how it feels. He's gonna watch you build a sea moth 4 times, probably. Yeah, probably. He might be confused by the redundant clips, or he might just be happy to have more clips. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for all of the clips. You guys are fantastic. Thanks to Dark Slash for rating. Thanks to everybody who's been lurking. I will be back here on Thursday at the normal time, and we will play some more Subnautica. I do need to figure out when I'm gonna fit in.
Oh man, legend.
When I'm gonna fit in that game that that Drummerific requested with Vi's channel points. We will do that at some point.
Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Maybe we'll do that a little bit on Thursday before Subnautica. I'm not sure. Oh, Pup is going regrets. Pup is going hard on the regrets. Oh, it's not on this screen. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I'm so sorry. Mikey's thing worked. It's not on the scene. Why wouldn't it be on the scene? This is good, you guys. This is a huge oversight. This is a huge oversight that we now get to correct. Give me 1 second. Okay, can you guys like regrets really hard really quick? There we go. There it is. There it is. Great. We fixed it. Yeah, spa worked, Mikey. It was in the Ussie. You can check in the Discord. I know that the Discord is still confusing. Can't wait for regrets to become a Twitch global emote. Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you for the Ussies. Thank you guys for hanging out. Let's see, who's still streaming? Is Marsh still streaming? I saw that Marsh started around the same time that I did. I think so. It seems like she's still going. I don't think, maybe she just got a raid. Wait, no, I think she's planning on raiding out. I think she's trying to figure out where to raid. Is that what's happening? Yep, she's trying to figure out who to raid.
Like, the longer we sit here, I'm just like...
Let's see.
Like,
We're gonna see if she raids us.
We gotta go before I pass out. Protagonist.
I don't think it's us.
You look pretty sleepy. I'm tired. I worked a really long shift today, and now I'm tired. And I'm going through caffeine withdrawals.
I'm stealing her content right now.
Anyway, so we're gonna go raid Protagonist.
Ah, it's not us.
Thank you so much for coming, vibing out with me, hanging out with me. I love you.
Oh, and it's too late for me to raid her first. Wait, should we let's just raid who she's raiding. We're gonna raid who she's raiding. Should we go there first?
Let's get him.
They're playing Tales of Rebirth. No, we're gonna, should we, okay, hold on, but I have to type it in. I have to type it in. Raid the _ protagonist. Great username. Okay. I'm using pups. Or whoever did that first. Okay, here we go. All right, I'll see you there. Bye.